started this brand in New York City, and all of a sudden, it seems like it's beloved around the world. But I feel like we've been the little keeper of the flame when it comes to Miz Mooz, because it's been a favorite brand here for years. And you guys at home really influenced, which I think is so cool. Like Courtney, I want to thank you as shoe shoppers. We know many of you have been shopping with shoes with us for years. And when Miz Mooz came, higher heels and no wide widths. And a lot of you said, I really want to get into this brand, but I want something that's a really wearable footbed, and I also have a wide foot. So guess what? The only place that you find any Miz Mooz in a wide width is right here at QVC. That's thanks to you, our fabulous shoppers. Also, the only place that you find this shoe called the Flaire is right here at QVC. And I'm going to start here with a color that, as you can see, picks up one of the colors in my dress. However, it's so limited, they said, Jane, do not wear it.
I know.
So if you want the fuchsia, don't wait. It has been on fire all day long. I would quote you, my dear friend Courtney, and say this is a sandal. But it's also kind of like a shooty sandal, because it almost gives the idea right now of a little like a fun open toe, like almost ankle boot.
Yes.
And then it also gives you the sandal. So what does that mean? This is to me a year-round sandal, no matter where you live. Like if it's snowing, put it in your bag and change into it when you get to the party. So here we have it in fuchsia, and this is going to be the second to last presentation of the day.
Oh my gosh.
Or the second to last show it's going to be featured on the day. We always love River. It's that beautiful blue, and as we're going by, look at what the gorgeous, ethically sourced European leathers look like, medium and wide. This color I almost wore. This linen is on fire. Next to that, we have it in brandy. I would call that the signature color of our friends at Miz Mooz. And then we have it in black. Like if you are just like, I am so done with my wardrobe right now, or I travel in between climates, or I work in air conditioning, and even though I live in Arizona, I need a little bit more coverage. There you go. And then Courtney told me to wear aloe, and I do whatever she tells me. So in this QVC exclusive sandal, and that's only going to be found here for months and months, we have it in aloe. We are busy, as we should be, because this shoe anywhere else is $184.95, so just shy of $185. For all this leather, not a two-strap sandal, but I feel like you went to my Italian grandfather many years ago and said, Silvestri, can you make me a custom shoe? That's what this feels like, and you know what? The leather's just going to get better and better and softer, and then you have a padded footbed. So we've sold 7,200. Let's go through colors one more time as we sneak our Christy in, and just showing you the two that you, well, many you don't want to wait on, and then we'll go through the size chart. But here's our fuchsia, medium and wide. There's 1,000 in the medium, 400 in the wide. Here's River. That's still available in both widths. By the way, you get in and out of it with a zipper. I love that, because then you don't have to get dizzy leaning over trying to get your shoes on. This one really shows the linen, the beautiful workmanship in the leather. We have 1,700 in medium, 700 in wide. I really appreciate the opening, because you're not squitching your toes. That is a technical word called squitch. Here is your brandy. And that's really always been the way to get started with Miz Mooz. Next to that, we have classic black. And then, hey, if it's a green shoe, we're going to love it in shoe shopping. Thank you. There is your aloe in a brand new upper in a QVC exclusive design that you can wear proudly, I think, no matter where you live, pretty much all year long. So here is our Christy Turner. And Christy, can you take us through the sizing on this one?
Absolutely. So easy to do if you've never tried European sizing. I love the generosity in it. All you have to do is go down the left-hand side of our chart to find your US size, go to the right to find your European size. We do offer this exclusively in wides here at QVC, so where you see that little bit of overlap in the 9 and the 9.5, what we recommend is if you're on the shorter side of the 9, stick with the 39, a little longer, jump up to the 40. You can do the same with the 9.5. And we are a true, when we're in the medium, it's a true B, a true medium, and our wides are about a CD.
Perfect. Perfect. I mean, we have this price only for about 4.5 more hours. And it is a price that, when you think about the family name behind it, the way these shoes are lovingly made, and then the fashion too. You know, you can find a lot of brands that are, you know, really have a lot of great people behind them. But I think with Miz Mooz, you are the ultimate of comfort and fashion and cool all in one, don't you think?
Absolutely, and I feel like that defines the shoes as well. I mean, it's like you see that come through in the artistry and the creativity in each and every pair is just that you have that combination. It's like that hybrid feel where you're cool, it's different. It's such a great investment piece. I love that we're talking about how this is that sandal that you're gonna wear now, you're gonna wear it into the summer months, you're gonna wear it into the fall months. You're looking at like 10 months out of the year, if not the entire year in this shoe, and it's going to stand the test of time.
And I'm telling you, get it home and put it on, right? Because I know you've had yours on throughout the day.
Yeah.
You will find that it is so soft right out of the box, but then give it time to fall in love with your feet.
Right?
And the leather will literally conform to every little issue that you have, and it does become like that custom pair of shoes lined with leather, padding on the footbed, and medium and wide. And I love the fact, look at our Courtney. Courtney's in Leah Williams' new Studio Park line.
Suit.
I
Gorgeous.
know, you look gorgeous. And Leah has a live stream coming up at 8 o'clock.
She
so we have to tell everybody we love her, head to toe beauty. So there we go, there's toe.
Head to toe.
But can you give us a little bit about the vibe of the brand and then the details on this shoe in particular?
Well, as you guys know, Jacob and Ron, family-owned and operated business out of New York City. They noticed women that were wearing their functional shoes to get to where they were going and putting on their fashion shoes when they got there. And they knew, with offices in Italy, they knew they had access to these stunning European leathers. They're all carefully sourced, ethically sourced leathers. And actually, I think we're about to bring up, there they are. There's Jacob and Ron.
We want to be there.
I know. We all want to hyperspace into Italy.
There it is.
That's like right on the tip of like Lake Garda up in northern Italy. It's so gorgeous.
Is it near Como, Lake Como?
I think so,
yeah.
yes.
That's so beautiful there.
So beautiful. It's like they had this ability, they had the access to these leathers to be able to create these stunningly gorgeous shoes. And it really is a unique experience, the way they look, the style of them. There's nothing quite like them out there. No. And then on top of that, they wanted to make them that they were out of the box wearability, that infinite wearability. So you can wear them all day because, you know, when you're a New York brand, you got to stay tried and true to what the ladies need, which is to be able to put these shoes on, go all day long, not think about your shoes, and just have them be absolutely gorgeous. The details alone in Flaire with the smooth leather, the embossing detail, that embossing is just fine. It looks like a piece of lace, like when you're on top of it, but it plays so beautifully as a texture.
And in some lights,
lovelies,
thank
look
you.
what they brought.
We're getting leathers from Italy delivered. Thank you, love.
We brought some leather in.
That's so cool.
Which I just think really speaks to being able to see it and how it moves and how soft it is. It becomes like it's almost like a piece of fabric in a way. And you see that movement. When you see the ruching, it's so signature to the brand, but it talks to just how soft and movable that leather is.
And you know what that also reminds me of? It gives me a little bit of a paisley pattern or a bandana print. So like if you've been all of a sudden seeing people like giving that nod to Western, Carolyn Pollock was just here with her jewelry that was so on fire, like amazing. So hold that thought, we're gonna do colors and then we'll take you on a tour. But this is the one that we're literally seeing sizes go to red, which means sold out when we tell you that we have fuchsia, and she is now very limited, especially in the wide width. Also, if you're wondering about the heel, it's literally a little over half an inch. So that's what you asked for.
Like a micro wedge.
Yeah, and you guys asked for wide widths, and that's when Ron and Jacob said, sure, like we'll do it for QVC, but QVC only. So limited across the board in the fuchsia. This is River. This is going to be your denim-friendly lover. And Court, you and I always love when we do brown with denim, blue, or brown with black, which we'll get to in a second. Here is your linen. Beautiful. Then you have Brandy. We also have it in black with the brown bottom. And then my favorite, the aloe, because that becomes like the grass is green, so every color of flower goes with it. So green is that true neutral.
And I like it.
Really
There's been so many cool green accessories for the season, but often they are like funky and lime, which I love, but they're not necessarily every single day wearable. This one is. It grounds your outfit.
I completely agree. It becomes, like you were just saying, like a neutral that wears with everything. It's really gorgeous.
Can you point out all the details to Christy? Because this shoe should be $185. We are at $129.98. I mean, I think I did the math. That is $55 off, which is incredible because this is last year's leftover style. This is brand new, kind of the launch of 2024. You're seeing it first, but we're cutting it down from a retail price where it will be at $185 when it gets to retail in April. And you've been wearing it for months and loving it and getting a much better price, and also it's shipping for free.
I mean, this is from the ground up one of our most beloved constructions. So that's where we began. You have that rubberized outsole, like that gumshoe outsole, which is so beautiful. And as we were just speaking to, the fact that you get kind of like this micro wedge feel. You're not sitting, it's a lower profile, but you're not sitting completely flat. And we combined that with unbelievable padding. That padding is what you feel the minute.
More than normal.
More than normal.
Like, and all your shoes are comfortable and all your sandals are the
I
level
heard you guys
of
say that
comfortable.
last night, and I'm like, I can't wait to get these on my feet.
They have extra
so
padding.
good.
They really do. It feels so nice.
And not only is the padding in the footbed, we also did the padding in the back strap. Like, this is puffy. It feels so good, like a pillow. So when you have that width on the strap in the back, not only does it feel good, but it doesn't move around on you. It doesn't cut into the back of you. So we did the smooth leather. You can see the burnishing details. Those are those gorgeous highs and lows of the leather. Then we move up into the ruched leather, which is the embossing. And what I love to say is it's not a print. It's definitely more like a texture. Like, Jean, you're wearing a print. It's not conflicting with your outfit in any way, shape, or form. It plays more like a texture. And then, of course, the ease of getting in and out. Floor to ceiling zipper. No fuss, no muss, but then the leather's on the inside too. So buttery soft against your skin.
We laugh about that, but I wasn't in real Mardi Gras, but I was close to it Mardi Gras over the last week when I was away, and I took an early flight, and my daughter was not feeling well, and she had to get to work, so it was kind of a crazy morning, and I'm trying to get my shoes on, and they were a pair of leather lace-up shoes, and I'm trying to just slam my feet into them, and that's not working. And then finally, like, oh, and I said, okay, this is why I like an easy in and out shoe, because when you are rushing and you are in a hurry, and we all get there, being able to look at the shoe and thinking, I unzip it, I step in it, I zip it back up, and I have nothing like this. And when you get this style, you will be wearing this style for years. I mean, you guys have been with us for now almost 7 years, right?
Since 2016.
So I always say, like, the one brown high lace-up boot that I gave to Dee in 2017, she's still wearing so many years later. So the most popular in the show is linen. Thank you, Jackie Jane. And Jackie, this looks so cute on you with the rolled up jeans.
I love it.
This is so my look.
This is so you.
Jackie, I was saying to her, I'm like, you're wearing my uniform. I absolutely love a clean white shirt and a pair of jeans, but I said I love the pops of the shoes. Like, you can change it out. You can change the whole feel of it. And this, of course, with a dress, I mean, the River is one of my faves because it's so denim friendly.
So 600 gone in the show, and this is not going to be back at this price after midnight. So the last look will be in Girls Trip, because you can think of all the beautiful places in the world and in our country that you want to go in this shoe. But when we get to that show, final presentation, so we want to make sure you're putting this in your cart and clicking checkout, because there really is an ageless, timeless court feel to this, right?
I've always felt Miz Mooz has its own DNA. And when you think about a really nice designer, that's one of the reasons why you spend more, is because they have their distinct look. And I love that about Miz Mooz. But they also last forever. So there's so many sandals. If you're thinking, you know, I don't normally spend triple digits, this is where you would, because in 7 years from now, if you take good care of the sandal, it's still going to be relevant. It's still going to have that, like, Miz Mooz DNA and the quality. I mean, there is zero break in time. You step into these and they feel good immediately.
And then they keep getting better. But guess what? We never get to say this. We have a phone call.
Oh, and look at
Janie. And that's the way I spell my name. Hi, Janie. It's Janie and the team, Court, everybody. Say hi and welcome into Shoe Shopping.
Hi, everyone. How are you today?
We're good.
I couldn't resist.
Yay, we never get phone calls. This is so much fun.
Welcome in.
What'd you get tonight, Janie?
I could not resist. I waited all day and I said, no way. I have to get these. I have so many of Miz Mooz. It is just like unbelievable. The quality, they're just extraordinary. I always have to get the wide, but nevertheless, I have boots, I have the red sandals, I have brown sandals, I have the black sandals. I love wearing them with the crops, dresses, you name it. They are extraordinary. You can't beat them. I'm hard on shoes also, and these do not tear up on me whatsoever. I just knew. It's like waving a piece of candy in front of me, saying, "Here, Janie, here," you know. And I'm like,
try to resist it,
oh
right?
My God,
We understand.
I got to.
We get you, Janie, in more ways than one. But we're interested, what color in our today's special value in the Flaire did you decide to get to add to that fabulous collection of yours?
Okay, well, I got black because I
Perfect.
had to have another black. And so I got black, but I